Hello, everybody. I'm Tom Morello. The MC5 crystallized 60s counterculture movement at its most volatile and threatening. They were as bold and as musically adventurous as experimental jazz, as militant and as stylish as the Black Panther Party, and as loud and as dangerous as a Detroit riot. But perhaps their greatest accomplishment is that the MC5 in sound and in attitude laid the cornerstone for one of rock's most exciting and important genres. Before the Ramones, before the Sex Pistols, before the Clash, there was the MC5, inventing the template of raw horror and irreverent attitude that became punk rock. Their previously unimagined amalgam of jazz improvisation, garage rock, and James Brown dance moves was forged with raw theory, molten adrenaline, and political purpose. And as a live act, they were without fear. As the tear gas began to fly during the massive anti-war riots at the 1968 Democratic National Convention in Chicago, every other band on the bill chickened out and canceled. Only the MC5 stood firm and played a defiant 8-hour set on the protest. And when they hit the stage, they shouted, "Kick out the jams, motherfuckers!" Elvis's Jailhouse Rock was made reality, and the future path of every musician who dreamed of raging against the machine was made clear. In these few lines, they encapsulated the redemptive power of living, breathing, playing, and believing in the irresistible force of truly revolutionary music. Let me up on the stand, and let me kick out the jams. Put that mic in my hand, and let me kick out the jams. Let me be who I am, and let me kick out the jams. Their visionary poet of a manager, John Sinclair, vocalist Rob Tynan, bassist Michael Davis, drummer Dennis Machine Gun Thompson, guitarist Fred Sonic Smith, and my dear forever friend and forever comrade, brother Wayne Kramer, have sadly all passed away. But wherever and whenever any of us summon up the guts and the courage to get up on the stand and kick out the motherfucking jams, the spirit of the MC5 will be right there with us.
Represented was a sense of possibility that we could invent a new music. The MC5, they're punk before there's punk. We were from this working class city, Detroit. Growing up was a bone town. By 67, there was a gap growing in America.
Why isn't the policeman your best friend?
Why isn't he? It's hard to say. You would think that he would be.
All the pressures and influences of the day came to bear on us. Those are the things that we should be exposing in our music. MC5 was the first band to come along with amps turned all the way up and have really profound lyrics.
The MC5 had this vision of music as a battering ram for social change. They were a good, solid, tough band.
Two monster guitar players, they burn you and leave scar tissue.
Their albums, their live show, what they did with music was a life-changing thing.
That unbridled, in-your-face rock and roll attack, it wasn't like what anybody else was doing. This idea you could be political and you could tell the truth, and that wasn't working so well anymore.
The MC5 was not extremely successful, but we laid down an influence that is still being felt today.
From punk to heavy metal, hard rock, acid rock, there are few that had that kind of impact like the MC5. Their music is visceral, it's passionate, it regards your civic responsibility. Standing on stage and flipping off the world, that's the MC5.
We were young and we were arrogant, we were outrageous, but we were right.